Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to do a 6 and 7 month update on this little guy here. Say hi, Jensen. Say hi to everyone. Say hi. Yeah. He just woke up and had his bottle. He's still having 6 ounces of formula. We use the Similac Pro Advance, and he does really well with it. He has started on solids as of 6 months old. He started with doing a half of a can. We always put it in a bowl. So we would pour half of the second baby food. It is for crawlers, but he's a big boy, and he has a big appetite. So we would do half a can, and we would add a tablespoon of either rice or oatmeal, depending on if it's morning or night, to the bowl, mix it up, and give him that. Well, recently, probably as of 7 months, he decided he wants the whole can of the baby food. And we are still adding a tablespoon in there. Okay? You got him? And he's really enjoying that. His bottles have cut down since he started his solid, not really solids, but since we've been introducing baby food. You okay? We had the OT come in the first initial time of him eating so that she could show us a few tricks and make sure it was going down all the way. A lot of times children with trisomy 21 thrust their tongue, and it's a little harder for them to get the food down because of that. And so she just wanted to show us a few tricks. Basically it was more of putting the spoon kind of to the side of the tongue, and that way it will go down instead of putting it on top of the tongue. In his case, he actually did really well, and she was very surprised. She did suggest us using a flatter spoon, and I really think that helped, because I had a few spoons that were not, they were more of like a spoon, like a cup scoop spoon, and those don't really work too well with him right now. I think they'll be a little better when he gets a little older. But he's doing so great with eating. He has a big appetite. You see, I have a big appetite because I'm a big boy. He's wearing 6 to 9 month clothes. They are getting a little tight on him. And some of the onesies that are long sleeve are getting short on his arms. I think he's going to be long limbed like my husband. Say hi. Can you say hi? Can you smile? We're going to smile a lot at 6 months. He is getting more vocal. Before, he would just kind of let us do whatever and never really make a noise or really give us any trouble. And now he's starting to get his own little opinion. You gonna make some noises? He'll make noises like ah, or stuff like that. He really loves to go boo, boo. Can you do it? He's also began to really push up on his knees and his arms. He won't always do it, but he has began to do that and rock. Maybe I can show you a little bit. Well, he just ate, so I don't know if he'll want to. Jensen! Jensen! Hi! Can you show everyone how you push up? Hello! Say hi! There he is. He's been starting this as of 7 months. The OT said that you can just push his legs down and he'll immediately pop up. and that's important for his self-awareness. A lot of the times he just wants to know a barrier, see? A barrier of where his body is, and he'll come right back up. There we go. He loves to roll. He will roll over this whole entire carpet if you let him. His head control has gotten a lot better, and he's really sitting up on his own as far as when you hold him. Not really sitting so much on the ground, but he can sit. He decided he was going to start doing that. He just doesn't really like it so much, so we have been working on that. It's not that he can't, it's just he doesn't really enjoy it. He has been doing this exerciser, which my almost 2-year-old broke the ball to, but he does love this ball. He loves to grab onto it, and he can turn himself in here. This moves, and he likes to go in this a lot of the times after he's eaten. He's really uncomfortable when I'm holding him, and he doesn't want to go in his stomach usually after he's eaten, but he does love this little exerciser. He'll press the buttons over here, and he really enjoys this. We don't let him sit in it too long, obviously, because we want his core to really engage. So we more do floor exercises and things during the day, but he does like to have a little time in here. He has still been meeting every milestone. Like I said about the sitting, he doesn't really want to sit. We have been working on that with his muscles. He will sit in the propped position, not propped, but where he can prop himself with his hands. We've been trying to get him to sit up a little bit more, and he does not like it, but we are trying, and he just wants to follow his brothers, honestly. He loves when they're around, and he tries to move more when they are moving around him. My oldest son does therapy with him, usually because he does do well with him, you know, shaking the toys and kind of moving and being there with him. He wants to go and follow, so we've been trying to do that. He really has come a long way, and we've got a long way to go. We have another entrance, I guess exam you would call it, because he's met all the requirements that not requirements, but everything that we were working on, he has met. So the OT is going to come next week, and we're going to redo a plan of action, and I'm going to ask her to come every week because he is getting older and things are changing a little bit more now. When they're little, they don't do too much. They just, you know, are starting out with life, and so now he is getting a little bit more mobile. He's getting a little bit more vocal. He's starting to eat more. I did introduce some actual foods like of ours I would mash up and try to give it to him, and for some reason he does not want it. He really just likes the baby food, and I don't know if it's the way it's pureed or if it's just simply the way it tastes, because I've really pureed some mashed potatoes, you know, got them real soft, and he didn't want them. I've tried broccoli, I've tried the peas, and really made it just like baby food. He doesn't care about it. So we're just kind of sticking with the baby food for now, and we'll just keep trying to introduce things. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and press subscribe if you like us, and keep on this journey with us. Thank you. Bye.